everybody, and welcome to the FMRA Late Model Stock Grand Stock Series. I'm Lee Dark, and I'm joined, as always, with my co-host, Josh Aldridge. Josh, we're watching Triple C because he was fastest in practice, but we did see a little bit of a confrontation between Triple C and Jack Bad.
Yeah, I mean, they got in. Jack Bad got into him in practice and almost took out, 3 other cars with him. They kind of was trading paint, and
it was about to be a pileup during practice.
Yeah, I mean, this is practice, guys. Settle down.
Settle down, indeed. I know Jack Bad and Triple C are cousins, but I mean, Roughhausen should be saved for at least the race.
Yeah.
Don't need Josh to be handing out fines for practice.
Hey, I will do it.
We're talking about practice here. Right now, let's see if Triple C can do the same thing he did in qualifying, the same thing he did in the sportsman race. Let's see if Triple C could be fast here.
Oh.
100 laps here at Kansas. And right now, it is not the case for Triple C, as Jack Bad is going to sit on the pole.
Wow, talk about your turn of events.
Let's see if he can hold it this time around. Now, guys, I know we've talked about this over the last couple days. Remember, later tonight, FMW makes its return, Death Brawl, tonight. We leave Kansas here, and we're going to be on a plane to Japan. I hope that jet's fast. Get us there in time.
It's going to have to be.
And Mikey is going to come through and steal the pole. Aldridge Racing sat on the pole yesterday with Taylor. Or was it Mikey?
I
think it was
Mikey.
Taylor. Was it Mikey?
Mikey.
Oh, well, my apologies, Mikey. He sat on the pole yesterday, and it looks like going to be sitting on the pole again today.
Taylor did, however, come away with the victory.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why Taylor's on my brain. Got it. Aldridge Racing did well. Aaron Aldridge is okay. He is here today after that nasty crash.
Yeah, he's a little sore, but not too sore to keep him from behind the wheel.
Well, let's go ahead and run this starting order. Sitting on the pole, we have the 56 of Mikey Henderson. Sitting next to him is the 21 of Jack Bad. Then we got the 611 of Corey Gamble. Next to the 3 of Tyler Ferguson. Then we got the 7 of Christian Gunn next to the 22 of JMR. Got the 88 of Brett Rainier next to the 93 of Chris Gamble. You got the 57 of Bruno next to the 01 of Dylan Wagner. We got the 007 of Chris Chaos next to the 710 of Chronix High. You got the 15 of Triple C next to the 387 of Trey Fanta. We got the 98 of Brad Miller next to the 18 of Austin Kiesler. You got the 001 of Mike Storm next to the 420 of Zane High. We got the 00 of Billy Raydog next to the 17 of Sophie Raydog. Got the 000 of Jackson Beauregard next to the 59 of Christopher Rich. Got the 65 of Taylor Berger next to the 6 of Ryan Chess. Then we got the 69 of Joseph Robinson next to the 8 of Brett Aldridge. We got the 66 of Ralph Beginnis next to the 5 of Aaron Aldridge. Got the 002 of Brandon Cook next to the 74 of Barry Sternparts Jr. Got the 60 of Summer Rain next to the 99 of Chris Michaels. Then bringing up the rear, the 27 of Jeremy Stellhorn, which is awkward because we've seen Stellhorn do really well here the last couple days, Josh. And, he's starting out at the rear.
Yeah, I think he made just a horrible qualifying run. I did see where I thought he may have bobbled a little bit, got a little loose, and that definitely affected his lap time.
Overall performance definitely hindered on behalf of Jeremy Stellhorn and Brainbuster Motorsports. But, I mean, at the end of it, we're going to see them running. We're going to see where they go. Joseph Robinson, he seems to start towards the rear most of the time, but he ends up top 10. We're going to have to just see what happens, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, see what happens. And I'm sure he's not going to stay in the back for far too long. I mean, he's too good of a driver. He's got too good of a car. He's not going to stay back there.
One of the biggest things talked about in the FMRA also has been that the Sportsman Series is going away. And although there's some teams not happy about this decision, we're sorry. There's not much we could do about it. Let's get to the late model stock. Let's get down to the logistics here. Billy Ray Dog is on a winning streak. He's won 3 races so far this season. And also, he has the most poles with 2 poles already this season. Billy Ray Dog doing exceptionally well. Billy Ray Dog going to start 19th. Let's see where he ends up. Keep an eye on him. Bruno, however, is the one holding the points. He's got 1 win this season, 0 poles, but he is sitting ahead of Billy Ray Dog, 8 points ahead with 3:22, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows you right there that all the wins don't necessarily translate into to a point lead. It's consistent finishes. It's those few bad finishes that Billy has had that has him not leading the points.
Exactly right. Although he has won 3 races, he has an average start of 9th, but an average finish of 13th.
That adds up.
But Billy Ray Dog, or at least Ray Dog Racing, has 2 chances here because Sophie Ray Dog is 3rd in points, 312 points for her. She's 10 points behind the leader. Sophie has an average start of 18th, but an average finish of 13th. And 4th place in points, we got Mikey Henderson. He's sitting at 309 points, 13 points behind the leader. He has an average start of 13th, average finish of 13th. A lot of 13s here.
Yeah, and some folks may frown on that number. Some folks may see it as an unlucky number.
Well, here we go, and I hope you guys are excited as I am because, I mean, as soon as that checkered flag drops, me and Josh are getting on a plane, and we are soaring across the biggest body of water the world has to offer to get to Japan in time for Death Brawl.
Yeah, we're definitely on the red eye. That is for sure. You think they got a bed on that plane? I might need to take a nap on the way up there.
We'll be the only ones on that plane, so I'm sure we can make something happen. Not only has FMW graciously sent us their private jet that they use to get superstars back and forth in a quickly manner, but Rich has his jet waiting for us, and Triple C sent his own private jet just in case there's any issues with the other 2.
Oh, great.
So we got 3 jets waiting on us right now.
Green flag.
Here we go. Now, we've already seen some aggression out of Jack Bad. You think that's going to translate here to the race? Or you think that was left in practice?
I'm going to go out on him and say he's probably going to have some more aggression out there today. I mean, if he's that pent up in practice, you know it's going to spill over into the race.
But right now, some shifting. Mikey still in the lead, but here comes that 6'11". That 6'11's fast right now. Corey Gamble, who is looking to secure a victory this season for Gamble Motorsports, but also for himself. But we are 3 wide back there. Here comes Brett Reinier in that 88 M&M's, who also looking for a victory this season, Josh.
Ooh.
Corey Gamble kind of gets pushed out. This is going to get the 88 going low. 88 going real low.
He's there for the lead. He's going. He's got momentum.
And he's got that bottom line with the 57 of Bruno pushing. Chris Chaos in that 007 as well. Another good front runner here. I mean, we are stacked up. Look at Strip. Oh! He's able to save it. Mike Storm, good job on the wheel there, bud.
Look at all this beaving and wobbling and paint scraping we got going on in the back.
Right now, Bruno got 88 go up high, and now him and Chris Chaos and Triple C down low. Josh, this could be absolutely incredible racing here tonight. We got 100 laps to go. We're 4 laps in. Let's see what happens.
If they're racing like this at the start of the race, just imagine how they're going to be at the finish.
If that top line could get something going here, we might see it improve, but right now that bottom line is just better in the corners. 57 is going to end up running high coming out of that corner, which is not good for him if Chris Chaos gets that nose in. And Bruno's going to lose the lead there. A lot of shifting. We're hearing on the radio, Corey Gamble in particular saying, down the straightaways he is fast, but once we hit that corner, he just loses all momentum. Almost pushing the 57 to the lead there down the straightaway. Now, Chris Chaos knows that he just needs to stay ahead of the 15. Stay ahead of him, stay low. Don't let that 15 get lower than you. That will be the indicator there, Josh.
Yeah, keep that low line secure. And right now, you're fine.
Caden Gamble, very good at keeping the low line in the Dash Series, but here in the Grand Stock Series, I got to say that one of the best drivers at keeping in front of the guy behind you is Chris Chaos.
I would agree.
That outside line is sticking with them, but just can't get nothing going. 57 of Bruno on the 611. Corey Gamble, Chronic's High is coming up there, but oh, and another person. Who's that? It's the 22 of G.A.M.E.
What that top line needs is a few more cars added to that top line so they can get more momentum, and they may have some for that bottom line.
Corey has relayed to his team to try to use that top line. They're trying to lay some rubber down to see if it'll help improve. You know, Gamble Motorsports, each and every week you see these guys running up front. I mean, Caden Gamble in the Dash Series, pretty much unstoppable right now. 4 wins this season already. Corey Gamble going to get low right in front of Chronix. That was close. Triple C got shifted to that top line. And then you see the 7 of Christian Gunn. Christian Gunn had a big chance at winning a championship last season, losing by a fraction of points to Aaron Aldrich here in the Grand Stock Series. And you know that has weighed on him ever since.
Yeah, it has, and I mean, that was a great points race. He just fell a little short.
I mean, it was literally just by a couple positions, Aaron Aldridge able to secure that championship.
Yeah, I mean, points mean everything. Precisions mean everything, and that, I mean, that last points race was a perfect example of that.
Snap-on has two people up here. One of them trying to beat the other. Jackson Beauregard in that 000 and the 007 of Chris Chaos. Now, we all know Snap-on, as a sponsor, bowed out.
Caution, caution.
Oh!
Forward drive there towards the end of that.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Wow.
So it looks like the 57 of Bruno and Triple C got hung up into each other here is what caused it. Let's go back and see if we can see exactly the moment. They just touched and they get together and there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah,
Into
they
the
got...
wall.
They was fighting for that same spot, and Triple C got, I mean, he was forced down low. My gosh.
But the pileup in the back, I don't even know who to focus on here. Let's... Oh, my. Well, you guys have heard of the big one.
This is more like the gigantic one.
So right here, Jackson Beauregard sideways after that incident. And then here's the pileup. It's the 8. It's the 3. Man, that takes out
56,
a lot.
00.
Ferguson Motorsports. There's a Snap-on car there. The 99. The 18's in the back. Can we get a better view? I mean,
I think it might be easier to tell you who wasn't involved.
wow, all Brainbuster Motorsports in that wreck as well. Cars
Brett on his hood, Mikey on his hood.
Wow. Just wow, Josh. That's all I got to say.
That's going to take an extensive cleanup right there.
Pushing the cars to pit road. Now it's going to be a race off pit road.
Oh. I got to handle something. I'll be right back.
Yep. So with that, guys, I mean, wow. Let's see who's the first one off pit road. What a big accident. And it looks like Christopher Rich. Christopher Rich is going to beat everybody off pit road. That is some position jump there by Christopher Rich and pit team. That was a massive accident. Chronix High going to be second. Corey Gamble able to get back out there. Brett Rainier. Brad Miller moving forward. Let's see who else here. We got J.M.R. in the 22. 007 of Chris Chaos still in this. Ryan Chess. Trey Fanta. There. Summer Rain. We got Ralph Beginnis. The 7 of Christian Gunn still in this. The 420 of Zane. High. Aaron Aldridge. Looks like Dylan Wagner able to avoid the chaos. Although in that big part of that wreck, they get the 000 back out on the field. Sophie Raydog good. Billy Raydog good. Chris Gamble still on pit road. Triple C still on pit road. Bruno, Mike Storm, Austin Kiesler, Brandon Cook, Tyler Ferguson, Jack Bad, Jeremy Stalehorn, Mikey Henderson, Chris Michaels, Barry Sternparts Jr., Joseph Robinson, and Taylor Berger, all involved.
Yeah, we got a lot of drivers a lap down, multiple laps down. As we're about to go back to green flag racing.
Back to green flag racing is right. Shorter field. Here we go. Look at this lead, Christopher Rich. Christopher Rich jumped up 9 positions, Josh.
Wow. Races are won and lost on pit road, and he gained a handful right there.
Now it looks like these guys who've had a particularly big feud. Rich and Corey Gamble going to be first and second. Chronic's High having some issues. He is falling back. Uh-oh, Corey Gamble going to go to pass Rich. And he gets it.
He had that preferred line, and it paid off.
Corey Gamble now your leader, but he goes high, and that is a mistake. Because here comes Chris Chaos.
We're seeing a different style of racing now before we did, like before the caution.
We're 3 wide.
Yeah, we are.
We're 3 wide.
Ooh, ooh.
We are 3 wide.
We're right for second place.
Trey Fanta gets a preferred line. Here comes Chronic's High for a push.
Yeah. Now they're leaving that bottom line open. It's, like I said, a different style of racing now.
Some guys able to get their cars back out here, and, well, that could cause a problem for this big pack, but we'll have to see who makes it through, who does good here. Trey Fanta goes high, and that's going to leave it open for Chronic's High. Oh, but here comes Ralph McGinnis. We're 3 wide.
Whoa.
We're 3 wide for the lead.
And coming up on lap traffic.
We're still, oh, nope. Just now, not 3 wide. Well, we are 3 wide, just not for the lead. Looks like for 4th place. Chronic's High goes up. Ralph McGinnis still has the lead here. Ralph McGinnis, 1-car team for that 66. Barely was able to get that car put together to be racing here in the Grand Stock Series. He has placed top 5 for some winning money, but can he win? And will we stay green long enough to see what happens down pit road under green flag? And Ralph gets pushed up, but stays ahead.
Wow.
Nope. Here comes the 88.
He's got help.
Oh!
That's what you got when you get a chance.
Oh, Gamble. Gamble actually started that. Let's see if we can see exactly what happened here from maybe this angle. Gamble got up into the 710, and then the 98 got kind of turned there.
Kind of looks like he got up beside him and he got the air taken off the nose of the car, and the draft affected him and he just sent him right there.
Yep, so far, I can't say that any of this was done with malice. That's for sure. Or with intent, I should say.
Intent, yes.
Well, Brett Rainier was able to take the lead here before caution came out. We are 23 laps into this 100-lap race. Let's see if he can hold it, get that 88 in victory road for the first time. Submarine has made her way to the front. Due to that big wreck, some of these cars got valuable track position, and they are making use of it, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, they are avoiding the wrecks. They're threading the needles through all these wrecks, and it's paying off significantly for them. Looks like we're going.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, it looks like we're going racing.
The
next time by.
The 88 had a hard time there choosing which lane he wanted. Eventually, he went low, which I think, from what we've seen, was the better choice. I want to know why why wasn't he for sure wanting that bottom lane, Josh?
Well, at the beginning of the race, that bottom lane was the preferred line, but after that first caution, you've seen that it was kind of scattered about, and now we may have a multiple groove track here. We may have multiple lines that will be beneficial. So maybe we're fixing to see a lot of side-by-side racing.
So what you're saying is Corey Gamble asking for that top lane to people to start riding it so we get some rubber down may have panned out?
I'm paid off significantly, yes.
Well, here we go. We're seeing some guys towards the front you don't normally see. Let's see this. What happens? The 88 gets a jump.
But that top line just ain't came to just yet. I don't know.
Maybe it's the restarts. Give them a couple laps. The 66 really doing really well here. Last time we kind of brought spotlight to that 66 and how well he was doing. It didn't work out for him by the end of the race. But right now looks like he's about to take the lead.
Went down low. Went down way low. He's got help.
Chaos. Christian Gunn. Chaos is going to try to cut him. Gunn goes with him. Ralph McGinnis is left alone because the 88's way high.
Ooh.
Ooh. The 66 and the 88 touched a little bit there. Here comes Summer Rain into the fold. Chaos gets pushed high. Christian Gunn is going to lead. Now, I don't know if this is true, but this might be the first time this season he's rallied a lap.
I can't recall for sure, so I have to, maybe so.
I will find out momentarily. Give me a moment. No, he's led 17 laps this season. Very less than what he did prior, though.
Oh yeah, last season he was a force to reckon with. Yeah.
You know, changing manufacturers though, for that Gamble Motorsports team, we're seeing chaos throughout the field. Here comes the 88 again. The 88 doesn't like to be all the way on the bottom like you were pointing out, Josh. He's starting to pull up as much as he can, even though he's got them guys. Like, I mean, see it right there. Oh, he gets down. I mean, finally, but
he's in the. He went right back up to that second lane.
He's trying to shake the 60, and did he pull it off? Wow!
Oh.
The balls to do that when you are stuck in a crowd of cars. Oh, here's Ryan Chess.
Where did he come from?
The back. And that's kind of how Ryan Chess shines. You give him the right track, and he will come from nowhere, and it gives the 88 a big push out of that corner. He gets the preferred low line. I think Ryan Chess is going to be leading this next time around. We're 3 wide. Ralph McGinnis is back up here. The 01 of Dylan Wagner making his way to the front.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, how? If that don't make your whole pucker nothing will.
I was just about to say that if you guys didn't know that everyone in this booth's clenching butt cheeks right now, I mean, we're just hoping that we seen a bad wreck yesterday. I really don't want to see another one. That big pileup, even at the beginning of this, wasn't as bad, I would say, as that wreck Aaron Aldridge took yesterday. Yeah, some cars flipped over and hit a little bit, but I mean, he went head first into that wall. Ryan Chess is able to hold the 66 off there. He was getting a big push. That's the plan, right? You stick it to them, and especially as they come out, you just see it right there. They can't handle that big push and stay down. So the driver only has one option, and that's, I got to go up. Because they could slow down, but I mean, the chance of that guy behind you knowing that you're about to slow down while you're in the lead is very low. And that's how we get accidents, Josh.
Yeah, we get a lot of accidents like that.
Here comes Aaron Aldridge. Aaron Aldridge was involved in that accident earlier, but doesn't seem to affect that 5 car.
No, he I think most of his damage is from the rear after checking up. The nose should be fine. And after his whirlwind of a wreck yesterday, you know he wants to pull into victory lane.
Well, Dylan thought he was going to go around the 5, I think, but I mean, just rookie mistake there, went way too high. There's not rubber laid down on that top line yet.
And with the way they're racing, the key word is yet.
Aaron Aldridge went to that middle line as well. It seems like these drivers want that middle line to pan out. They like how their car's driving there. Just when they get into that middle line, they're just not able to pull ahead. Aaron also goes very high. Oh, here comes traffic. Oh, wow.
They split it.
The 60 gets caught up. We got to keep an eye on this.
Uh-oh.
Front of Dylan. Looks like it's going to slow that group down, but they'll catch back up. Christopher Rich tried to make it around the 66. This 66, he was running behind Chris Chaos. I think he took some notes. Here comes Sophie Raydog. Sophie Raydog third in points. That top line, though, Sophie, was not the option.
No. Ooh.
Well, these guys are using every bit of the track, huh, Josh?
Yeah, they are.
Christian Gunn back up here. He is sticking it to that 66 as you've seen him come out, and he just really couldn't hold down. He had to let it go up. And you guys wonder, like I already explained, he can't push on the brakes. It's going to be a big checkup, big wreck, probably him being the wreck. And so when you get up and you can't just like swerve, you swerve that wheel and you could go around. You push it too hard trying to stay down coming out, you're wearing down your tires, and you could lose control, Josh.
I mean, a number of things could happen.
But as you can see right there, he's doing a very good job, even with that speed, of trying to hold that bottom lane. And that's what you have to do. But here comes Chris Chaos. And Chris Chaos, he's one of the best. He's going to know exactly where to put his nose on the 66. And the 66 is going to have to hold on for dear life. 40 laps into this 100-lap race. Right now, it's Ralph McGinnis. Ralph is doing an extremely good job here. Oh, there it is. Chaos is starting to get that opening.
He's working it.
That's all Chaos needs is just one corner where Ralph can't stay low.
Yeah, just one little minor mistake and he will have it. And he keeps working that bumper, he's going to get it.
He's going to try to get him on the exit of the corner on the outside. Can he pass him before the next corner? I don't think so, Josh.
Maybe he got overly excited and he got too impatient. And it is going to hurt him. Look at this.
66 and the 15 now, pulling away. You know, Kansas. Oh, look.
Caution.
Oh!
Oh no!
You want something to drink? Yes, you'll take a
We got drivers hitting pit road and just, you know, one came across the nose. Looked like Triple C came across the nose of Aaron, headed to pit road, I guess. That's what I saw at first. Wait, no, my bad. It was
The 27. Was that the caution?
that. Wait, go back. There was a car stalled just on the apron there. Who was that? Huh.
Brad Miller.
That's the car?
He was involved in that accident. Maybe he got into something wrong with his car, Josh, I'm guessing. Oh, pit lane.
What I'm hearing over the radio is they cut an oil line and the engine it just took it a moment, but the engine finally expired due to the accident.
I mean, it did sound rough as it came to a stop. Well, let's see what this race off pit road's going to look like. Triple C was laps down. I did not know that when we were calling commentary. It popped up there last minute. He's 4 laps down. So he wasn't even battling for the lead. Ralph McGinnis was, but who's going to win the run off pit road? Here we go. looks like... Was that Ralph McGinnis? It was!
What?
One of the littlest teams in the field today. And he just won the race off pit road by a good chunk.
There's a children's book that is very inspiring, and this is pretty much a carbon copy of that. The little engine that could. He keeps on doing and coming up.
We're getting in position to run this one again. I'm glad that we took the time to talk with all the officials. Well, we didn't, but the FMRA did, and got them to understand how these caution laps and pace laps need to work.
Yeah.
There for a
It
while.
was ridiculous.
Yeah. You say it.
It was ridiculous how many laps we wasted under caution because they could not get the scoring monitors and everybody in position just right. I mean, it was ridiculous.
I couldn't say it better myself. It was bad. We up in the booth were embarrassed, and although people can't look us in our face up here, it didn't mean that our faces weren't red the whole time.
No.
Well, McGinnis Racing is going to take this thing back green for his
Green
most
flag,
laps
green
led this
flag.
season. We're already seeing jockeying for position.
Yeah, way back there in the back as well, you see them beaving and wobbing and just trying to make hoes where hoes are not.
I mean, I don't see a single person running the same line right now, and if they are, it's just when they get close to each other for draft, it seems like. Oh! 007 had to go to pit road.
Not sure if that's a scheduled pit stop or he has a problem.
Oh, he had a loose wheel.
Oh, that's awful.
Loose wheel, we're hearing over the radio. Chris Chaos had to dive down pit road. Sucked because he was on the lead lap, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, and
Oh!
just
Sophie
What?
just took that from Ralph McGinnis. He got way too high. Stuck in the marbles. What are we seeing?
chaos, mayhem.
Oh,
Racing.
Ooh. Sophie with a big block on that bottom line. Ooh.
Oh,
The 7 almost lost it there in front of Christopher Rich, Corey Gamble.
it looked like Rich may have got into the rear bumper of Corey and lifted him up a little bit there, but they checked up in time and did not cause. Corey hits pit road.
Christian Gunn hits pit road. And
Oh, yeah, okay, Christian Gunn.
Christian Gunn, another person who had an issue on pit road, another loose tire, Josh. What you seen was him about lose it.
That's what that was. Okay.
Pit road incidents here in the FMRA have been, I mean, Gamble is not going to be happy about that one.
No one should be happy.
Right now, all the cars you see are on the lead lap battling for position. Chronix High still holding that bottom lane. Ryan Chess, Trey Fan tried to go up, couldn't. Dylan back up here towards the front. He's been making improvements. Now we got to mention that team he took over was an already existing team. Rory Thompson used to drive for it, Rad Roots Racing. They rebranded the 1 to the 01, and Dylan took it over. And, you know, they've had some success that team had with Rory. And then now with Dylan, I mean, it's took, Ryan Chess and Summer Rain got into it a lot there. Able to maintain it, though. But now Dylan has took the helm, and they kind of picked up where they left off running up front. But Dylan he wants perfection out of this team.
As he should.
You see traffic not too far ahead here. They tried to split Chronix, could not get under him. Sophie and Summer Rain working together here. They're the only 2 women racing right now in this series. And Sophie tricked Summer. It looked like she was, I'll go up with you, and then cut right back down. Dylan got shoved way high, and he has now fallen to the back of this first pack. Don't know why we wanted the pace car, cameraman. You just showing that it's still on pit road? What was that? Chronix High, who's not had like that good of a couple seasons here. IDK Racing, but new sponsor, new look for the 710, and right now, I mean, he's up front.
Sometimes change is good.
Speaking of new sponsors, I hope you guys tune in next week, because next week is the FMRA All-Star Race, and there's going to be some unique schemes in attendance, a lot of throwbacks to the team's favorite drivers, or maybe just schemes they thought were cool, or maybe some new schemes that you've never seen before by a certain couple drivers who, you know, didn't get the idea of the throwback, I guess. So
yeah,
we'll see what everything's gonna expire next week. We're at Iowa Speedway, which will be the championship race for the Sportsman Truck Series, because that series is coming to an end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to everything next weekend. Even the truck race, although it is the season finale and it comes to an end, it's going to be, I've said it before, it's going to be bittersweet.
Well, right now, you see Ryan Chess being patient. And I don't know how much longer these drivers, I mean, not a single one of them know what patience is. But he is slowly working that bumper, and as you see, Chronix, every time they come out of a corner, just a little bit more across the nose. And all Ryan Chess needs is an opening, and you might see a new leader.
He is definitely working that bumper overtime right now.
He's trying to cut lower than Chronix there and push him up. I mean, it's working. Chronix able to get back down here, but watch as they come out. Doot. You see that?
Yeah, I do, but Chess is doing everything he has to do to get the lead. He just has to be patient and continue working that rear bumper. And in time, it should work. I mean, if he's patient enough, it's going to work out in his favor.
Yeah, we're technically 3 seasons in, and IDK Racing has been here since conception. At the beginning, different cars, different manufacturers, just a lot of... Go ahead. No, you...
I was just saying that Rich may cause Chess to go up high, but never mind. He's going for the lead on the high line.
And not able to hold it, nobody with him. Rich is going to pull forward here. He's got Trey at his back. Let's look at here, make sure everybody up here is on the lead lap in a Indeed R. Ralph Begin is still holding on here. I'd keep an eye on that 66 team.
all that talk of patience that I was saying that Chess needed, his patience ran out, and he's paying the price.
I think he just, it's hard. You're in these cars, and to us it looks simple, but I mean they feel like, okay, my car's fast, and they're looking for that opportunity to pass, and there's always the chance, right? It's like gambling. Like there is a chance I pass you on that high line, but it just didn't pan out for him.
Yeah, he's probably kicking himself right now.
Corey Gamble able to get back up here, but Chronix High has done his best to not give up that bottom line. Now next season, guys, a lot of contracts, and I know we're about halfway. Next week will mark the halfway point in this season. But, you got to start talking about next season sometime. And, a lot of contracts ending, a lot of sponsors leaving. And I don't have the list right now exactly, but I know that a lot of these drivers' contracts are ending this season. And a lot of them haven't re-signed. Nobody's made new deals yet, as far as I'm aware, for next season. So you got to wonder exactly when your decision gets made. Like, what like G.A.M.E, for instance, right? He leaves a team that was built around him. Like, he leaves a team that was made for him. And some could even say made of money for him. Like,
yeah.
And he left for Gamble Motorsports. Gamble had a little bit different approach. He put him in the 22. He was like, look, I only need you in one division. I want you to focus on this division entirely. And, I mean, has that panned out for G.A.M.E?
Some will say it has. I mean, look. The whole time he done this, we're scratching our heads like, why? But the proof is in the pudding. Just look at the results.
Well, that's funny you bring that up. Let me go ahead and bring up the results. G.A.M.E right now is 22nd in points. I mean, he is really close to the bottom. He's got 256 points, 66 points behind the leader. He has an average start of 17th, an average finish of 18th. He has not won this season. He has one top 5 and 3 top 10s, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, the end results may not be what we're wanting, but although he's not finished up front, we've seen him run up front a few times consistently. Something happens.
It's been like that for a lot of people this season. A big one that comes to mind is, last year's champion, Aaron Aldridge. He's been caught up, and I think everything you could imagine, along with the 18 of Austin Kiesler, who's had just as bad of a season.
Yeah, I mean, it's something, and this happens, man,
Well, we're going to cross the line. We're going to see who's running up front. Chronix High still holding the lead. It looks like Trey has took second. Ralph Beginnis third. Dylan on that outside line falling backwards, trying to hold on. Summer Rain with him. Christopher Rich is up here. Everyone up here right now is on the lead lap. G.A.M.E is on the lead lap, but he is a little bit back. I mean, look at the list of people who are not on the lead lap. Chris Chaos, Christian Gunn. Both these guys went a lap down due to a loose tire, loose lug nut, however you want to look at it. We got Chris Gamble, Austin Kiesler, Jack Bad, Triple C, Joseph Robinson, Tyler Ferguson, Bruno, Chris Michaels, Brandon Cook, Mike Storm, Brett Aldridge, Mikey Henderson, Zane High, Barry Sternparts Jr., Brad Miller, Jeremy Stellhorn, and Taylor Berger, who are all no longer racing due to that big accident. Or they may be out here, but no longer. Their lap's down.
They're no longer in contention for the win.
Thank you. At the moment. Oh. Chronix is starting to find it hard to hold that line, Josh. We're 68 laps into this 100-lap race. This has been the longest green flag run, I think, too.
Yeah, I believe it has been. I wasn't going to say it.
Well, someone has to. Chronix High right now is doing everything he can to get the 710 Smith & Wesson IDK Racing Pontiac into victory lane. Rich is going to lose patience. Give that bottom line up to Sophie Ray Dog. What's up with these drivers thinking that they can pass on that front straight on the top line, Josh?
You said it, impatience.
Looks like Chronix High is choosing to drive these drivers crazy instead of giving them that opportunity. You know, all them people wrecked out, and both women drivers are still in this in contention for a win.
Yeah.
Corey Gamble is pushing, and he is pushing hard. And right now, it's literally just who can make Chronix High make a mistake. And it's not going to be Corey Gamble this time.
But nobody has made him make a mistake. I mean, he's laser focused on that line, and he is not giving it up.
Summer Rain back to give it a shot. "73 laps into this 100-lap race. Oh, and pit road is going to see Chronix High. Oh! Oh! Oh, no! And we stay green?
We stay green on that. Wow, okay.
Christopher Rich takes the lead. What the heck? We stay green.
Just when you thought you seen everything, you haven't. I mean, look at this.
Man. Uh-oh. Is he just running his line, or is he running out of... Okay.
Just running the line.
All right. He scared me diving down low like that.
It did look awkward by himself.
He doesn't seem to be running as fast.
Making his way to pit road. Okay.
Looks like G.A.M.E are going to use this opportunity to... he got back on the lead lap. Aaron Aldridge as well. Do they have to go to pit road this time? Oh no, they went a lap down. Never mind. I'm wrong.
I believe they've already made their pit stops. I could be mistaken.
We'll find out shortly. We got a big mess here, guys. I'm sorry. We're doing our best. Okay, they're back on the lead lap. Billy Ray Dog's on the lead lap. Jack Bad, 21, not on the lead lap. Oh, Christopher Rich is your leader. Christopher Rich must have had a heck of a pit stop.
Yeah, I mean, they was really fast on pit road, got him out there, and it paid off. I mean, he's got a 3-second lead over at the competitors.
Aaron Aldridge has come over the radio 3 times yelling, caution, debris.
Well, Kansas has not been too good to Aaron, and that is for sure.
He just come on the radio, said there's a squirrel on the track. I think Aaron Aldridge is just trying to get the officials to throw a yellow flag here.
Well, I mean, he can keep on crying for caution, but unless there's an actual reason, he ain't getting it.
We're 79 laps into this 100-lap race, and right now Christopher Rich has took the lead by a margin. Dylan Wagner looks like he's in second currently. No, Ralph McGinnis is. Now Jack Bad, he is several laps down. 4 laps down. That 21 car. They are gaining on Rich because he's all by himself.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't be that fast by yourself. You don't got no one on your bumper bumping, pushing you like this, and you know, he's a sitting duck right now. And that might come up to bite him in the butt because he may end up getting freight trained and pass for the lead and take him to the back of the pack.
Well, right now, they are gaining. They're at a 2.7 now. They were at a 3 a couple laps ago. It's been a crazy race. I'm gonna be honest. Me and you, we come here every week, week after week. We sit through these races, and I watch the Dash series. I watch the Sportsman series. Me and you, we do this every week in the booth, right? And
Yes.
And then by the time we get to the Grand Stock, I'm like, all right, I'm pretty sure I know how today's gonna go. It's just going to be a nice, decent race. Kansas has been nice to us. We did have that bad accident Sportsman race with Aaron Aldridge, but relatively, it's been a nice weekend. And then, and then you get to the Grand Stock Series, and everything I thought gets flipped on its head, Josh.
Yeah, everything thrown out the window.
I mean, Christopher Rich, I love seeing you run up front. I think that Ferrari and the Rich Money Racing team in general needs to see more victory lanes. Just consider this a success for Ferrari. I don't know how Ferrari feels, but that's my opinion. And I mean, right now I'd be happy for Christopher Rich how things have felt. It's just what's going to happen between now and the end of this race, which we're 84 laps into 100. Your silence worries me, Josh. Your silence worries me. So
Nah, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Okay, I thought he was about to hit pit road.
he is getting awfully low on them turns, but even with this little change, I just think his crew chief is telling him, hey, they're getting close. They're at a 2.1, the closest one is now. You really should start getting used to trying to block that bottom lane.
Indeed, yeah, I mean, they and he knows that once they catch him, he's going to have a huge problem. And let's just see how we can handle it once they do catch him, because they are catching him.
Oh, they're catching him tremendously across the line. I think we're in the ones now. We are, where the closest one is at 1.9. It's not significant, but it's coming.
It's about to be significant.
And if you look ahead, I mean, he's starting to come into traffic. We got Chris Chaos. Chris Chaos is 1 lap down. Christian Gunn 1 lap down. These guys were 1 lap down due to loose lug nuts, loose tire, however you want to view it. And they had to go down pit road. You lose a tire out on the track, and that is a significant loss compared to just having to take the pit road exit if you can get to it.
No, yes.
I mean, Josh, you're in charge of fines and stuff. Would you even consider fining someone if they knew they were going to lose a tire and kept racing?
I don't know. That has not come up yet, so I've not had to deal with it. I just have to. I don't know how I would have to handle that.
I mean, something would have to be done, right?
Yeah, something that have to be done. I know sometimes every once in a while, you know, there is it can happen and it be an honest mistake, like they didn't know until it was too late. But if it's deemed that they knew and continue to race, more than likely I would have to step in and do something.
Yeah, I figure like an accident, whatever. But if the incident to me would be if someone said, "Hey, you're about to lose a tire. You need to come down pit road," and they stayed out for another 3 laps, lost the tire on the track.
Yeah, I mean, then something would have to be. I would have to step in and do something.
And that's exactly what I thought you would say. Here we are, and look at how close they are.
They are gaining.
They are coming. Christopher Rich trying to hold on to this lead with a 1.5 gap now, but that's going to get shortened up quicker as they get closer. We're about to be, right now we're 12 laps to go. $11 laps to go.
Do they have time to catch him? That is the question.
And does everyone have everything they need to make it to the end? I mean, we didn't get to see that long of a green flag run in the beginning to know how much fuel we got.
Yeah, you're right. Pitch. Oh, excuse me. Pit strategy could play a factor here. Big hand.
So, I mean, we'll have to... Go ahead.
I was going to say, think about it. What if Rich has to make a pit stop?
Exactly. So we'll have to watch and see. I'm just hoping that these teams have calculated. But, you know, these cars are new to everybody, and this is a different track. So calculations could be off. We've given the teams ample time to do any testing they want to do at any of the tracks. All we ask is that they contact us so we can have an official present for all testing or practice. And that's basically it. So any track they want to go to, they just have to let the FMRA know. And we send out someone. Josh, you've done it a couple times for. Well, you're not allowed to do it for Aldridge Racing, but you went and did it for Fat Money Racing and Rad Roots Racing, and oddly, a lot of Chevy teams. You went and did which it didn't matter the manufacturer. You're just there as the official for the FMRA.
Yeah.
But I just noticed that it just dawned on me that you went to a lot of Chevy stuff being a Ford guy.
Well, I mean, I reckon they done that because well, I'll be honest with you. I said that I chose to do a lot of Chevys, and not because I'm a Ford guy. Well, yeah, it's because I'm a Ford guy. Because if I was to do a Ford, I might be a little bit more biased. I felt so. I thought in the best interest of me, FMRA, and everybody involved, it was that I needed to stay away from the Ford brand because I didn't want anybody saying that I was being biased or anything like that.
And I appreciate that. You also did some testing with G.A.M.E Motorsports, which we know that your brother used to race for them. You guys got to connect. Look at that gap. Look at it close.
It is closing quick.
We are 94 laps in. 7 laps left, and Rich is seeing something I don't think he wanted to see.
No, he got company.
Sophie Ray Dog is the next one on the lead lap. 21 is not on the lead lap. He's 4 laps down. And look at that close up.
And I do think we are seeing pit stops because that pack of cars has shrunk.
You could be very much right. Right now, Rich is still holding on. The 21 is 4 laps down. Ralph Beginnis is on the lead lap. Trey Fanta is on the lead lap. Dylan is on the lead lap. Sophie Ray Dog is on the lead lap. So, I mean, we could see a fight for a lead. They're lined up. They're trying to get this 21 out of the way. But they're about to hit.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh, the 6.6 goes wide.
Nobody went with him.
Ralph Beginnis is trying to get a victory lane for that Golden Eagle Airline 66 Toyota. Beginnis Racing. Chris Chaos blocks. Chris Chaos 1 lap down due to that issue on pit road. Jackson Beauregard just trying to stay low. Ralph Beginnis is ahead by a hair.
He's got clean air. Ridge is held up in lap traffic.
By his chinny chin. The 66 making that outside line work. But he's got company. Oh my!
Oh.
3 laps to go. The 66 has help, had help. He's still on that outside line. He can't get around. Chris Chaos.
He can't get low, yeah.
Jack Bad not on the lead lap. 21's going to pass him low. Now Sophie Ray Dog's the problem. Sophie Ray Dog's going to go low.
That lap traffic may just hinder her.
2 laps to go.
The way it did Rich.
Here comes Rich as well.
Never mind.
Sophie Ray Dog takes the lead. But the lap traffic's going to be the problem. As we're side by side.
Oh.
6.6 is caught up by the 21. Sophie's going to leap ahead here. Rich is going to try to stick his nose in. white flag was in the air, and we are on the last lap. Checker flag next time by. Sophie Ray Dog goes high.
Oh boy, look at this.
Sophie
And Rich
goes
He's
high.
got
Oh my! Rich has the lead as of out of the turn. He's got Chris Chaos in front of him.
we're going to have a photo fit. No, not quite.
And Rich wins here at Kansas Speedway. Christopher Rich wins. Sophie Ray Dog
Wow.
gets second. Ralph Begin is third. Trey Fanta fourth. Dylan Wagner fifth. We got Brett Reinier in sixth. Corey Gamble seventh. Ryan Chess in eighth. Aaron Aldridge ninth. Summer Rain 10th. Billy Ray Dog is going to finish 11th. You want to see your driver end up? Go ahead, pause and read the screen. And we'll catch you guys just a little bit for the Fat Money Wrestling Death Brawl. We'll see you there.